Hello there, and good morning. I've been thinking this morning, I got a thing on this computer here that, well, I got 3 emails. One is Yahoo, and 2 are Gmails. Now there's this Outlook outfit that's telling me they're going to cut me off. I'm not going to be able to use my emails unless I sync them up on this Outlook thing. And to get this Outlook thing, as for me, I'm no computer savvy guy. I could care less about all this artificial intelligence and electrons and chips and all this other good stuff. I'm just smart enough, I know you don't kick the dang thing when it don't work right. Like you do a car or something else. Okay? But anyway, they're telling me I gotta get this Microsoft 365, I think it is. And that's this Outlook is now Microsoft 365, I think the thing was. And I was trying to figure out how to use my email off of this computer. And it's telling me it's going to shut me off. So, well now, that's the height of evil as far as I'm concerned, because they want to put all of my pictures and everything into their cloud, which somewhere is just a whole big bunch of them ceramic chips or whatever they are, you know. And so I don't want to use their cloud. I'll use these independent things, these USB things, and I got a hard drive that's separate from the. But anyway, I don't know. That Microsoft 365, one of them, they want me to pay an annual fee to use it. The other one is just supposed to be once and done. I don't care. This is the United States of America. I am a Christian. God gave me my agency, which is to be an agent to myself in all things, all matters. And everything that all this stuff is doing is making a slave out of me. Well, I'm not going to be a slave now. I've been a bum. Well, I've been an author, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been everything. I've had many different jobs. I've been many different places. So why would I ever agree to be a slave? That's like all this green stuff. They want to take away my gasoline car. Well, them electric cars, there's all kinds of problems. And I'm not talking about just with them catching on fire and things because they want to. I'm talking about all this weakening of the magnetic field of the earth and meandering of the north and south pole around, moving somewhere. And about climate change. I agree there's climate change, but it's just changing its location. If you look and pay attention, it's like with that weakening, and they show these pictures where they got this magnetic field around here, and it goes from one pole up and out and around back down the other pole, you know. Well, them poles are moving around, so them up and down and everything moving around. Well, all that stuff coming out of space, it's coming out of the sun, them CMEs and everything, those things that make them pretty aurora borealises, they're out there and they get in here. Well, they're going all kinds of weird places, but nothing's stopping them from following those magnetic fields down to the North Pole, down to the South Pole. Hey, you got them glaciers in Antarctica and that sea ice in the Arctic melting, they say. I don't know where it is or not, but they say it is. Well, you got all this stuff coming out of the sun attacking the earth that magnetic field is supposed to be protecting us from. And they're punching in just like punching a guy in the gut. They're punching the North Pole and they're punching the Antarctic and the Arctic, I should say. Because the poles are moving around, not getting hit. Okay. But anyway, back to this Microsoft 365. I ain't going to do that. And I'm trying to figure out how to use my email, keep them, and not become under the thumb of Bill Gates. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. I love my God. I ain't kneeling to nobody except my God. I sure as heck ain't kneeling to no bunch of jerks that meet over there in Davos and have fancy cocktails and skimpily dressed women dancing around for them and everything in their ancient, aged. You look at most of them guys there, well, except for some of them young ones that are just dumb. Most of them guys are sold they couldn't do nothing with them pretty young gals anyway. So anyhow, I'm just trying to figure out, because well, I got a little, one time I had some extra money, and so I bought me a laptop that happens to be one of those, terrible I forget what it's called now. Anyway, it's that other one. That's one that makes all them iPhones and stuff. And I don't know, I've never tried to use my email on it, because that outfit's got its own email. And I don't want 4 emails. So what do? You know, that's what I don't get about all these young people and everything. These dang people, they just keep putting them under their thumb. They're going to make them so they can't go nowhere unless they hop on to public transportation and get a permit from the government. They ain't going to be able to buy anything unless the government approves it and authorizes them to use that central banking coin. Why are people so dumb? I love my freedom. If I want to tell somebody to go do something with their head to put it where the sun don't shine, I can do it. I got there. So does everybody. You know, I say I don't care what people believe. I don't. Because we all have our agency. That's that thing in that Declaration of Independence that said all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Well, them unalienable rights, they go for everybody. I don't care if you're a Russian, a Ukrainian, I don't care if you're a Sumatran or an Ecuadorian or a U.S. citizen or who you are, we all got the same rights. All them big shot criminal dictators and that got the same rights. They can do it. Now, and we don't have any right to tell them they can't. And we have a constitution that says it's supposed to be protecting the rights of the individuals who are citizens of the United States, nowhere else. And it don't do it, because them people are trying to make me do what they say, which is against the Constitution. Don't matter what it is. Check it out. Study. Learn. Have a good day. I hope God blesses you good. Makes you feel good. Talk to you again.